in a world drowning in falsehoods and pain. Disinformation spreads like a disease, hard to contain. A deliberate attempt to deceive and control the mind, leaving truth and facts behind. The narrative to design. Yeah. It's a complex issue with far-reaching the might, influencing opinions and shaping the fight through social media, news, and other channels too. A constant bombardment of half-truths and lies aimed at you. False information repeated long enough becomes a claim to truth and seeps into the minds like a subtle game. Regurgitated stories without a basis, in fact, aimed at shaping perceptions and controlling the act. A profile of bias masquerading as the truth. Information distorted to serve hidden youth. The climate of fear and doubt is so a calculated effort to manipulate and control, don't you know? Targeted and profiled, a narrative to confine African American lives under a microscope's design. Misinformation spreads like a virus in the name. A calculated effort to perpetuate the flames. False stories and stereotypes, a constant refrain, aiming to degrade and perpetuate the pain of a people who've been marginalized and oppressed. A narrative of hate that's been carefully dressed in the media and the streets. It's a constant barrage, a drumbeat of negativity that's hard to discharge. The goal is to control, to manipulate and to sway the perceptions of a people in the most insidious way. A profile of suspicion, a narrative of fear. African Americans forever held in a negative peer. The misinformation, it's a powerful tool used to justify the injustices that rule. Surveillance and infiltration, a calculated game focused on the black community with the hidden aim. Studying every aspect from music to faith, seeking to exploit weaknesses and create division and hate. Agents and informants planted within the ranks, tasked with gathering intel and sowing discord seeds and tanks. Disinformation campaigns designed to demonize and degrade, aiming to portray the black community in a negative shade. Online trolls and provocateurs spreading hate and lies, demonizing individuals and fueling divisions, cries. Comment sections and social media, a battleground for the mind where truth is distorted and narratives are designed. A strategy to keep tabs on every move and every thought, to anticipate and manipulate the black community's every step. Broad, by any means necessary, they seek to control the narrative is framed and keep the black community in a state of perpetual shame. They monitor our every move like Hoover's watchful eye, infiltrating our online spaces with the calculated guides. Their goal is to sow discord and fuel the flames of hate by spreading disinformation and manipulating our state. In the comment section, they're lurking, waiting to strike with negativity and laughter. They aim to discredit and divide. Their presence is felt whenever we share our views. A constant surveillance that's designed to subdue. They use our own people to spread their poisonous seeds, demonizing and ridiculing with the calculated deed. The aim is to keep us down, to keep us in our place by any means necessary. They'll manipulate and erase. This behavior's not new. It's a tactic that's been used to keep the black community under constant scrutiny and abuse. They'll stop at nothing to achieve their goal, to keep us in chains and our voices silenced whole. Hoover's legacy of surveillance, a blueprint for control, a playbook for monitoring and manipulating the soul. The FBI's COINTELPRO, a program to disrupt and discredit, aiming to neutralize the voices of dissent and reject. The system of oppression still operates today, with tactics, refining strategies on display. Online surveillance, data collection and profiling too, a modern day version of the same oppressive crew. They seek to understand our every move and thought, to anticipate and manipulate our actions and our votes. A constant watchful eye that's always on the prowl, aiming to suppress our freedom and our soul. A new Hoover's eye is watching, with surveillance and might, monitoring every move and stifling our right to fight. Disinformation spreads through the news and social media sway, a calculated effort to control the narrative each day. Freedom of speech is under attack and our voices are suppressed. The black community's history is being rewritten and repressed. Museums are torn down and the truth is distorted too. A deliberate attempt to erase our past and our truth anew. The same tactics used to keep us in line and under control are still in use today, with the modern twist and a new role. A new Hoover's eye is watching with the calculating gaze, aimed at maintaining power and
suppressing our ways. The watchful eye is ever present, the constant gaze. Surveillance and news reports shape the public's gaze. Black people are scrutinized, their every move's on display. A narrative of crime and chaos is perpetuated each day.